Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
Well, we never thought this day would happen. And baby Huey is now pitting up. He's so excited.
Yeah, he is.
You talk about the Bay Area zone. Now, baby Huey, would you like to introduce this guy? Would you like to introduce our next guest on the show?
Of course, this is definitely from one of the greatest bands in the world, and they come from the Bay Area zone, Green Day. We have Tre Cool on the line.
Hey, Tre, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm out in New York right now.
Now, hey, what are you doing in New York?
We were just celebrating the year anniversary of American Idiot on Broadway last night.
And
it was rocking.
It was rocking. Now, what was the key to the celebration last night?
Midget hookers.
Nice.
We were
Very
just talking about that with Mr. Skin.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So, you guys up to play a little golf?
Yeah, as a matter of
week?
fact, now that tournament is coming up, and baby Huey, you got us into the tournament, and it's a great cause, by the way. Is that right?
Yeah, it's for music in schools today.
Yeah. Tre, do you want to tell us a bit about the charity?
Hey, Music in Schools today. It's a good charity if you like music and kids.
Yeah.
And kids making music.
And I will tell you this: last year at the tournament, you guys had some kids playing music at the tournament. They were just outstanding.
I know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's not like hey, you're good for a kid. No, they're just a good band. And they just happen to be young as hell.
And it's a great cause, this music in schools. Now, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to get Baby Huey here.
Yeah, Baby Huey's our resident Green Day expert.
You guys know Baby
Knows
Huey.
everything about
He is
Green
like
Day.
the biggest Hoover of your band ever. I mean, this guy tries to get invited to family functions.
Well, I'm good friends with Dave. Dave, Billy Joe's older brother.
All right, listen to
Alan.
this. All right, so now, Baby Huey, the first question you wanted to know about the tournament was ask away.
Well, Tre, since last year was our first year playing, you guys had your foursome had a really creative outfit, and I want to know what are you guys gonna wear this year?
What are you gonna wear? This is what this kid thinks about.
Tre, we apologize in advance.
Oh, come on, it's a good question.
Hey, Baby Huey,
Yes.
I'm gonna wear licorice thong, baby.
Nice.
What else? Now you're talking, by the way, Baby Huey is the world's biggest Green Day fan.
Ever since I was 10 years old. I mean, when Dookie first came out.
He has a collage, and I'm not making this up.
Don't tell him that.
He has a collage of the band in his room. Now, when did you put this in your room?
When I was about 14 years old. I was in high school.
And it's still there.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Come on. I mean, I'm from the Bay Area as well, from Alameda.
It's a shrine to the band in his room.
Because it was a school project.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Okay, no, seriously,
The scary part is how he mounted some of those posters on his wall when he ran out of glue.
Oh my God!
I did the same thing with my Farrah Fawcett poster.
No, okay, I mean...
Now the pages just get stuck together.
No, okay, this is more of a serious question, and this is something I really wanted to know since I myself go to Gilman Street all the time and just underground. Well, come on, he knows.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
No, it's just it's been well documented. You guys, came from the Bay Area's punk scene in Gilman Street and in Berkeley, and when you first signed your first contract in '94, you made it real big, and you got a lot of flack for it, being called sellouts and whatnot. And so looking back on it now, what advice would you give yourself back then, and would you do it all over again?
Did somebody see a Titleist 5 around here?
What kind of question is that? Of course he'd do it all over again.
Well, I mean,
they're one of the hottest, biggest
I
bands
know.
in the
Why would
world.
they change anything?
Why would you change anything?
Well, no, it's just looking back on it. I mean, they've got a lot of grief from the scene.
So a bunch of losers criticize the band? Who cares?
I'm just asking generally.
So you criticize the band?
No, I always defend
then
them.
What are you worried
no,
about?
seriously, I go to shows in Oakland and Berkeley, and
Yeah.
people, I wear a Green Day shirt proudly.
Yes, you
and
do.
people, give me crap, and
Trey,
I say, screw you.
He wears this shirt every freaking day.
Every
I swear to
single
God.
day.
You know what? If you guys could do him a favor, send him a few T-shirts so he can wash the one he's got.
I even got one from Cinder. Cinder Block gave me one.
Cinder?
No,
What the hell's Cinder?
Used to be in Tilt. And no, Trey knows what I'm talking about.
Hold it. Trey, do you know what he's talking about?
Yeah. Hey.
No, she personally gave me one time at a show.
Okay, now what's your next question here?
Okay, now there's a lot of fan sites out there, and one site I read was, is it true, like your craziest stunt on the air, you're right, like a unicycle, and you hurt yourself and you hurt your ball sack?
Yeah, that's a true story.
That is true. Hold it. You were riding a unicycle.
I was riding a unicycle and I kind of rode it off the little stage and then smashed my nuts, and then basically one of my balls swelled up the size of like a grapefruit or something. You could shine light through it, and it was like a prism. It was pretty cool.
Pretty cool. And the show went on as usual.
Got a couple of kids afterwards, so it's all right.
All right, now let's talk about.
And I've been told by your mom that I squirt like a pig.
Baby Huey, you see, there you go. All right, 5th annual Music in Schools Today golf tournament hosted by Tre Cool, and it is.
So we have some. You can golf with sports legends at this thing too.
Really?
We've got Dave Kingman. Baseball.
The home run king.
Yeah,
the home run king.
Yeah. You can golf with him. You kick down a little extra dough. You get a dude like him. You can golf with Tim Salmon.
Wow.
Nice.
Another
baseball
major
player.
leaguer there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We've got Jeff Clark, Mr. Mavericks. You can golf with him. So
nice.
And I'll be golfing with everybody. I'm not going to play this year because I just kicked everyone's ass. So I'm going to go around backwards and
Are you saying
I'm gonna.
All right, so I think the censor got that one.
Yes.
You're going to screw around with everyone. All right, here's the deal. I've got the info. And, Baby Huey, I would like you to put this on our webpage.
Mustcreate.org has all the info, but I'll put it on the website.
Yeah, okay, and that's the deal. And the entry fee is $250 per golfer, $900 for a foursome. I think that's when Baby Huey signed us up for.
Yes, it's a really fun event.
We'll see you down there. Registration at 10:30.
Yes.
Maybe you keep your clothes on this year.
I will. Wait, I always want to play with the band. I know you always bring fans. You always bring fans on stage.
Oh, yeah. You know what? That's another thing. Okay. The best concert I've ever seen, and I'm not making this up, because Baby Huey says you've got to go and see Green Day. And I went to see you guys, and the day after on the air, I said, I will tell you, Baby Huey, the best frontman in rock and roll is Billy Joe. Mm-hmm. I have never seen a guy that talented. I said, and one of the best shows I've ever seen was Green Day. And what made the show for me is when you guys pulled people, and I saw the one at Shoreline, when you pulled people up on stage, and then after they were singing on stage, they would jump off the stage.
Dive.
And you guys pulled a girl who weighed about 250 up on stage, and she did the stage dive and literally did the dive. And I started laughing. I said, those poor people in the front 2 rows, it crushed them. Baby Huey, who is 6'5" and 360 pounds, wants to know how to get on stage.
I want to get on stage and play with you guys during Knowledge, doing the Op Ivy cover.
And then he wants to dive.
Well, do you guys have your finger on that bleep button?
We're getting ready for you. Okay. Hey, Trey, we'll see.
You got to bleep my bleep, and then you can.
Oh, come on. Trey, we'll see you at the golf
tournament. Be careful
tournament.
what you wish for.
Yeah, exactly. Take care, bro.
Trey, you're the best.
All right, bye. You're the best.
I love you, man.
I love you, man.
Don't disgrace yourself like that.
You are just a sad sack.
I love Green Day.
Oh, Jesus. Have you no shame?
No, not
Trey was saying first you have to blank his blank.
That has been my favorite band since I was 10 years old.
We understand.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.